What an experience. Wow. Peace. As you can see, there's beautiful background. Wow. Oh my god, so cool. I think this is awesome. Wow. Hello guys, it's Chris here. Today will be review of this Onewind Crystal Bridge Hammock. And I want to mention that nobody is paying me to say anything about this product. These are all my own thoughts about it. If I don't like something, I will tell. And definitely I will tell everything I love about it. So, basically it's a full bridge hammock with a bug net. And the cool thing is, this hammock is transparent. It's made from fabric you can see through, like through the bug net. So Onewind is claiming this is a flat lay hammock. It has stable suspension, it has detachable bug net, ergonomic comfort, it's lightweight and durable, and it has breathable transparency. It comes in this compression sack. It is really compact. There's full set inside. There's hammock, bug net, frame poles, and also straps. So, as it goes for weight, I wouldn't say it's lightweight and I wouldn't say it's heavy. It's something in the middle. It's something about 1.9 kilograms. But I will weight it at home and leave specs on the screen. So package includes 4 tree straps. If distance between trees are not too far or trees are small, I believe you can just get away with just the 2 straps. But yeah, you have 4. You also will get 2 aluminum poles like this. So one is longer and bigger diameter. Another one is a bit shorter with a smaller diameter. I hope you can see the difference. I believe one is about 70 something centimeters, another one is 1 meter or something like that. And also hammock itself with the bug net. And this hammock has 4 buckles for your straps. So you don't need carabiners, you are tuning it with the buckles. I forgot my camera light at home, so I'm using just a head torch on my camera. I hope video will be okay. Okay, let's set it up and see you there. Peace! Hammock looks something like this. As I said, you need 2 straps on each end. But for closer distance, I believe you just put 1 strap around the tree and back to another cinch buckle. This hammock has very nice straps. These are good quality straps. Onewind used them also for another hammocks. I never had any issues with them. They use the same cinch buckles as on another hammocks they have. So the next, this is the Anima, this is good stuff. I very love this material. These poles are connecting in these loops. This bug net has a bungee cord on each end with a hook, so you can easily attach it to the trees, no problem. And the distance here is quite far, 6 meters. One tree is average sized, another one is a bit thicker, and still there's enough bungee cord to attach your bug net. And even if distance is greater, you can attach some paracord or bungee cord. And the very cool thing is, this hammock has doors on the both sides. That's very good. So in total there is 4 zippers. In my opinion, that's very cool. Right now I'm under transparent hammock. How cool is that? As it goes for setting up, at first you need to attach 2 straps on each tree. And keep in mind, the best is this way. That strap that goes from this side is like this. So this part is only holding this strap. So this is the best way for longevity for your strap. If it would be otherwise, like there, this seems more natural to put on this side and then tension it. There's a lot of tension on this part over here. So keep one strap on the one side, like this, and other strap on the other side of the tree. It's very simple. If the strap is from this side, just put it around from this side of the tree, around, and feed it through the loop. And same from the other side. This way you can pull hard as you can, but there is almost no tension on this part over here. It's just holding your strap around the tree, and the friction is that's what's holding your strap. Physics, okay? So next thing, you feed your strap closer to your hammock, this hole, and then feed back to other hole and tighten it. With these cinch buckles, tuning is very easy for this hammock. You just pull it for tightening. You see how easy it is. And with the thumb, you can release tension by lifting this side like this. Done. So you do it on the both sides of your hammock. So the next, you insert these poles inside these loops over here. Very simple. Of course, you can insert these poles as the first thing you could do to this hammock and then attach it to your straps. It doesn't matter. And you need to connect this hammock quite higher as usual with the gathered end hammocks. And for this hammock, you don't need to think about angles of your straps. You just attach it and tension it tight and you're good to go. So by sitting inside the hammock, you will see if your hammock is too low or too high. So the next, of course, you attach your bug net to the trees with these bungee cords. So like I said, these bungee cords has these hooks for easier tuning and attaching. So this hammock has tractor type zippers. So these are double-sided, of course. They also has these nice paracord handles, and zippers on this hammock are on the both sides. That's very cool. I love it. So that's it. Actually, this hammock is very simple to set up. It's actually easier as setting up gathered end hammock, because sometimes it is hard to get right angles and everything. But for this one, you don't need to think about angles. You just connect it to your trees, cinch it on the both sides, and you're good to go. This hammock is detachable, and inside there is a big pocket. You can put your stuff inside, and also you can put your bug net inside if you don't need it. So it's very spacious hammock actually. I tried to sleep in it and it really gives flat lay. I'm 1 meter 84 and it was just right for me. I believe it's 2 meters long or something. So let me close it up because of bugs. Okay. Only one thing, this hammock has no underquilt. Not yet. I hope they will make underquilt too. Because in my opinion, hammock without underquilt, you can use it only in super warm tropical nights. That's it. It's just a simple European summer, maybe sometimes, but you know, for example, in my country, nights basically are 14 degrees, 12 degrees, maybe 19 degrees, and very rarely some 21 or something. I'm talking about Celsius, okay? So actually let me get inside this hammock and I will show it from the inside. So now I'm using light from my mobile phone. it's a bit better as using head torch. Look how professional. I can change the angle. Okay, my bad. I forgot my light for my camera at home. Okay, let's get inside. At the first, it seems a bit tricky to get inside because this hammock is quite high. It's about this high. My head, now it's here to the end. Let's see how much space there is on a foot end. So there's about this much to the end of this hammock. So I'm 1 meter 84. So for big guys, I don't know. Maybe I'm not. Of course, I can put my head even further here, but there is this seam over here. It's not comfortable, so I should sleep like this. Yeah. So first thoughts about this hammock. It really gives you flat lay, definitely. There's also enough room for shoulders. I have quite wide shoulders and I have no problem here. Very nice. So let me try to sleep on the side. Because I'm a side sleeper, I like to sleep on the side. Yes, you can do it. No problem. So far, I like it. But at the moment, it's dark, and with this light inside, I don't see anything outside. So, but with the light off, it's very cool. This transparent hammock. I will also attach tarp because it should be raining tonight, and I will try to connect my Onewind flare underquilt. And maybe first hours or so I will try to sleep without underquilt. Maybe it will be other way around. I will sleep with the underquilt, and in the morning I will take it off to enjoy maybe last hour or so inside the transparent hammock. Yeah, so far I like it. It's quite interesting, but I need to stay a night in it to see how comfortable it is and how reliable it is. Okay, I will set up a tarp and I will try to connect flare underquilt. Maybe it is possible to use it with it. See you later. Peace! So I attached the tarp and I made a porch mode on the lakeside for a nice view. I hope wind will not be from that side. So I'm using Onewind below tarp, also Onewind tarpaulins. These are very nice. It seems it is possible to use also Onewind flare underquilt with this hammock. I attached middle side to this pole, took away some tension from here, just tune as needed. So basically I made the loops from the shock cord of this underquilt and I attach it from the both sides on this pole. The same on the other side. Also this middle part. And cinch it a bit this side to get it closer to the hammock. But we'll see. At the moment there is this gap, but I believe when I will sleep inside everything should be okay. I will try it. Hello guy. Hey dude. What's up? Beautiful butterfly wants to get inside my hammock. Okay, I think it's possible to use this underquilt. Probably it will not work properly or something, but as it's size-wise, it's almost okay. Maybe here on the feet side will be gap, I don't know. We'll see. I will try it. Because in my opinion, you need underquilt to sleep a night in a hammock. Of course, if night is very hot, and no wind. At the moment it's like that, it's quite hot and no wind, but weather forecast said it will be thunderstorms and rain and something like that. But at the moment skies are clear. So like I said before, I will sleep with the underquilt, and probably in the morning I will take it off to enjoy benefits of transparent hammock. As sleeping system, I'm going to use this Onewind pillow. Maybe under my knees, maybe under my head. We'll see how it will work in this hammock. And also I'm going to use this Onewind top quilt with a comfort limit of 7 degrees Celsius. And here is my sleeping clothes, some base layer and socks. Also I'm going to add these tarp poles on the top of this tarp. I have them with me, so why not? If there will be strong wind, this will be a nice add to construction, and also it will give a little bit more space inside. So these are basically small poles with the hooks on the both ends attached to the bungee cords. Okay, before I'm testing this hammock, I need to cook something, and I will make some ramen and tea. So see you there. Peace! So there is no rain, skies are clear and no wind at all. But it was thunder with rain when I was at home packing my stuff. It was crazy outside. I thought it would be a very cool idea to camp when there is thunder and lightnings. But for now it seems everything will be quiet. Okay, today I'm going to use my gas canister, not alcohol stove, because I have new gear. New gas stove. And probably this one is the smallest and lightest in the world. Look at this. It weighs only 26 grams and it's made from titanium. Okay, let's try it out. So it looks like this. You probably know this one. It's quite popular. It comes in stuff sack like this from AliExpress. Actually this thing is super cheap. I believe I paid 12 or 14 euros, I don't remember, something like that. My other stove I have weighs about 70 grams and it costs about 50 euros. Come on, this is cheaper, lighter, smaller, but we'll see. Does it work? So far, it's okay. It's stable. Yeah, it works. So the flame pattern is like this. It's actually a little bit windy, so There's somebody camping in the forest about 1 kilometer from here, and they're listening music very loudly. That's not cool. Okay, bon appetit, guys. Wow, this is nice. It's spicy. These are noodles with curry. They're quite spicy. Okay, I will finish my meal and go inside to test my new hammock. So the temperature right now is 14.9 degrees Celsius and humidity is 95.95%. I'm ready to test this hammock. So far, it is very comfortable. At the moment, I will use this pillow under my head. We'll see if I will need it under my knees. Maybe I don't need in none of those places. We'll see. As it goes for underquilt, it kind of works, but there's still a big gap between hammock and underquilt, and also on the foot side there is panel that needs to be covered. I will show you everything tomorrow, but as for now, see you tomorrow. Good night. You see that gap over there? If the wind would come in, then underquilt would not work. When I'm moving my underquilt like this, oh my god, cold air is coming in. But the cool thing I want to show you, I will pull underquilt from this side. So look at this. Wow. Oh my god. I know it will be cold, but I think I will remove this underquilt to enjoy fully this Crystal Bridge Hammock. Because transparency, this is about this hammock. As you can see, there's beautiful background. Wow. Amazing. I quickly will show you how I set up my underquilt. I will take it off and will enjoy crystal clear hammock. It's worth that. I know I'm gonna be cold, but I promised you yesterday that I will do that. And especially when it's so beautiful outside. So this is Onewind flare underquilt. I attached by using these side bungee cords. I just looped around the ends of these poles, same on the both sides. And this middle bungee cord just tied close to this bar. At the foot end there is not enough coverage because if wind would come it would hit inside. But this time there is no wind at all, so I was lucky. Because this fabric is breathable. When you put it to your mouth and blow, air easily can get through. But this underquilt kind of works. It has no perfect fit. In some places there is too much gap inside between underquilt and hammock, but it kind of works. But I hope Onewind will make special underquilt for this. And this is how it looks on the wider end. Okay, I will remove it because I want to experience transparent hammock. You see? It's like that. Super simple, super easy. done. Look at that. Now it's a real deal. Look at this fabric. Oh my god, it's so cool. I love it. Okay, I'm ready to hop inside this crystal clear hammock. So there's a lot of mosquitoes. I'm lucky that I have this bug net. Oh my god. What an experience. Wow. Look, how amazing is that? I think this is awesome. I like idea that this hammock is transparent. Definitely. And actually now I'm sleeping on my top quilt and I'm not cold at all. But now there's no wind. Let me actually check the temperature. So at the moment temperature is 13.98 degrees Celsius and humidity is 96.72%. So yeah, if there is no wind, it's possible to sleep without underquilt in this hammock. At the moment, I'm okay, actually. But that's for now, because there is zero wind. And I'm not sleeping, I'm just laying inside. Yeah, but look. This is amazing. Wow. Okay, I will tuck this underquilt under my shoulders. I know it would be better to use a sleeping bag in this situation, but I have this one, so I will enjoy transparent sleep now. See you a bit later. Peace. And again, wow. The feeling is unbelievable. I wish you could enjoy this one. And hammock is quite comfortable, but I have something to say about it. But that's for later on. Okay, I've been chilling around 1 hour and I have few things I want to say. So definitely you need a underquilt for this hammock to sleep a night in it. But of course, if the night is without wind and really warm, like a tropical or something, you're gonna be okay. For chilling in a day, in the summertime, of course, it's totally fine. I felt a little bit cold on my back, so I turned around my top quilt so that my back is completely covered, and it was a bit better. Also, the problem is mosquitoes. They're gonna bite through this hammock, definitely. Even a little bit through sleeping bag or quilt. But experience-wise, this is amazing. Wow. Also, that regular underquilt kind of works. But like I said, it doesn't fit properly. There's a lot of gaps and foot end is not covered completely. So I hope Onewind will make proper underquilt for this hammock. You see that storage bag over there? This one is amazing. Wow. I love it. It's very spacious. I placed my camera, my clothes, everything there. Wow. Very nice. I love it. So let's talk about one thing I don't really like about this hammock. So when you sleep in this hammock on your back, your feet tends to slide together, heels are touching. You see, there is that connection on your heels. And for me, By laying like this for some time, it is really painful. I couldn't fall asleep because of that. And you cannot place your legs like this, they are sliding together. That's because of this design. But of course, there's easy fix. You can place your jacket or pillow between your feet like this. So now everything is totally fine. So that's easy fix, but just keep in mind, without anything in between, your feet will slide together. But of course you can sleep on the side and everything is fine. And also by crossing legs, that also helps. And of course you can change directions when you're tired on one position or something. Like I promised, I will show you this hammock in daytime. So this is strong structural Dacron strap, and also the triangle on the middle of the bagnet is reinforced. So you can definitely put tension on this bagnet. Also inside there is these loops, one here and other one on the foot end. You can attach your lantern here, but also you can attach some ridgeline from here to that point. In that way you can hang ridgeline bag. Also you can put your light whatever you want. So the craftsmanship of this hammock is amazing. It's done perfectly. There is no loose threads. All stitching is great. There's also this reinforced panel. Actually, that's the main structure of this hammock. So it goes from the one pole to another one. Hammock is very spacious, but I think it's good for people up to 1.9 meters. But for bigger guys, I think Onewind should make also XL version of this hammock. Because like I said, I'm 1 meter 84 and there's this much left in this hammock. Shoulder wise, everything is fine. No shoulder squeeze, nothing. Also height of this bagnet is well designed. As you can see, I can easily sit up in this hammock and I still have a room. There is less material in the middle of the hammock bed. There is a little bit pressure on your knees, but not too much. So it is very easy to sit in this hammock. So very cozy. Oh, good morning. Beautiful morning. Wow. So as you can see, it's a very cool looking hammock. Wow. It has two straps on each tree. And better put one strap from the one side and then around, and that from the other side and around. In this way there is no tension on this part over here. That's for longevity for your straps. So let the friction around the tree to hold your strap. This part is only for holding it around, that's it. So you need two straps on each side. But I believe for shorter distances you can use one strap around tree and back to another cinch buckle. So these are great quality cinch buckles. And also this Dyneema rope. Everything on this hammock actually is top notch. Wow! So it has aluminum poles like this, smaller diameter on the foot end and quite massive on the head side. And this one is longer too. Zippers on the both sides, so you can have two entrances. They are tractor style. You can hear it. Yeah, I love them. Also, I love these handles. No noise. So like I mentioned before, the craftsmanship on this product is top notch. I love it. Everything done nicely. So it has this very nice looking transparent fabric and it feels very durable actually. Bagnet is no seum mesh. This is very fine stuff. And of course, you can detach your bug net and keep it inside that storage bag. That storage bag is awesome. It's massive. Wow, I love it. Also, it very nicely goes together with this 3 by 4 meter tarp, and it fits perfectly fine. Only thing, it's not possible to close completely doors on this tarp, but it's possible to make something like this. Okay. And also, talking about setting up this hammock, it's very easy. Like I said yesterday, it's even easier as a gathered end hammock, because with the gathered end hammocks you need to think about angles on your straps, tension on your ridgeline. But with this hammock you just attach to the trees and cinch it. Don't overdo it, just cinch it hard, that's it. And place it a bit higher as you normally put your gathered end hammock, because when you will sit inside it will go down a bit. So there is no hassle about looking right angles and so on. In my opinion, it's easier and faster to set up this hammock as gathered end hammocks. But sometimes gathered end hammocks also are very easy. Sometimes you're setting up them on the first go without tuning anything. Just place your straps, cinch it, and it's perfect. But that's rare for me. There's always some hassle with those angles, you know. And my thoughts about comfort of this hammock. Wow, it's really comfortable. Wow. You actually can get flat lay in it. Wow. I think it's designed perfectly. Only thing for me, I need to add some pillow or jacket between my feet so that there is no pressure on my heels. And I want to mention that nobody is paying me to say anything about this product. These are all my own thoughts about it. If I don't like something, I will tell. And definitely, I will tell everything I love about it. And now, the most important, would I recommend this product to anybody? Definitely yes. Wow, everything is done perfectly. I couldn't find anything to be improved. Only thing, yes, it needs some underquilt, an underquilt protector. But hammock itself, with the bug net, with the straps, everything. Wow, poles. Of course, poles could be lighter, maybe some carbon or something, but that would increase price a bit. You can always make your own poles from carbon or something, but I like these ones. As you saw yesterday, it packs really small. Only weight is a so-so. It's 1.9 kilograms or something, but I will weight it at home to give you exact number. But actually, big chunk of the weight are those straps, because it has 4 straps and also 2 poles. Hammock itself with the bug net is light. It's actually really light. Actually, I found one thing for improvement, but this is about poles. So these are not poles from the hammock, these are tarp poles for making porch mode. So these poles cut this shock cord. Because of these white parts over here, the inside is very sharp. So I will contact Onewind about that, so that they deal with that in future. So, but you can just take out this part, untie your shock cord, take small round file or sandpaper and make this inner part very smooth. I actually made the same thing on my winter tent, I believe. Yeah, it had the same problem. So this inner part is quite sharp. So I will check on this hammock now, okay? As it goes for these porch poles, they are sharp. Also these dark parts, they are sharp too, but they are better. This one is really sharp, so I will check on the hammock, okay? Let me check on the hammock. Yeah, so I found one cone. So the inner parts of these poles are sharp and they will cut your shock cord, definitely. They are super sharp. So that needs to be improved. Actually, bagnet is fully detachable from this hammock. I thought zippers stopped here, but no, it's fully detachable, as you can see. Wow! So if you don't need a bagnet, you can use it without a bagnet. Nice. Okay, I will make some tea and then I need to pack up. So that's it for this video. I hope you learned something. Maybe it was entertaining. As usual, stay safe, leave no trace, be good to other people and get out to the nature. So see you on the next one. Peace!